This video provides a comprehensive analysis of the Supreme Court en banc ruling in DBP versus the Commission on Audit, promulgated on July 11, 2023. We will examine the disallowance rules, the money value of leave credits, and the constitutional right to the speedy disposition of cases. This case involves an en banc decision delivered by Justice Samuel H. Garland, which resolves complex questions regarding administrative disallowances, employee benefits, and the protection of constitutional rights. In 2005, the Development Bank of the Philippines revised its policy for computing the money value of leave credits, replacing basic salary with a broader gross monthly cash compensation. However, the COA later audited these payments, finding the formula lacked statutory basis, leading to notices of disallowance totaling over 26 million pesos. Following the disallowance in 2007, DBP appealed to the COA. The administrative process spanned 15 years, moving from the supervising auditor to the commission proper, with final decisions and motions for reconsideration dragging on until 2022. The Supreme Court focused on three key issues: whether DBP had the legal authority for its computation method, whether the 15-year delay violated the right to speedy disposition of cases, and whether recipients were required to refund the disallowed amounts. Regarding the computation, the court ruled it invalid. Civil Service Commission regulations explicitly define leave monetization based on basic monthly salary, and DBP could not override these standards without express statutory authority. Thus, the disallowance was substantively valid. On the issue of delay, the court ruled that the Commission on Audit committed grave abuse of discretion. A 15-year wait to resolve an administrative appeal is not justified by caseloads or internal rules when it prejudices public servants and retirees. The impact of this inordinate delay is significant. The court held that when this constitutional right is violated, it totally extinguishes and excuses the refund liability for both approving officers and passive recipients, as administrative tribunals must not prejudice citizens through extreme inaction. The court's framework distinguishes between recipient categories. While passive recipients were already excused under the Madeira rules if acting in good faith, this ruling further clarifies that the extreme delay in this case fully excuses all parties involved from refunding the money. This decision relies on established precedents like Madeira and Ang-Anos, reinforcing that speedy disposition applies to all administrative proceedings. It emphasizes institutional fairness, ensuring public officers are not perpetually threatened by financial liability due to official lethargy. As the court noted, the constitutional guarantee against inordinate delay is not a mere technicality. It is a fundamental safeguard against administrative oppression. In summary, the Supreme Court affirmed that while the original disallowance was valid, the 15-year administrative delay violated the constitutional right to speedy disposition of cases, thereby extinguishing the refund liability for all involved. This video was produced using public domain image sources, including assets from the Autism Awareness Center and the Supreme Court of the Philippines via Wikipedia.